Happy first day of school for Northern Michigan kids. I was always happy for first day of school.
It's an exciting day for some kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe nerve-wracking for others. Especially that transition, Heather, I feel like when, at least it was for me, 6th grade, when you go from staying in one class all day to going to 6 different classes in one day.
Yeah.
How am I gonna make it in 5 minutes from one end of the building to the other? Anyway.
That was stressful because I went from a very small Catholic school in 6th grade, and then 7th grade went to a public school for a little bit.
Okay.
So that was really crazy because the whole locker concept wasn't a thing. We sat in the same classrooms.
Okay.
We had everything in our little lift-up desk. And so to go to a public school where you have to walk to classes, hold all your stuff, lockers. Like, I didn't even go to my locker for like the first few weeks because I was scared.
Yeah, and your locker could be on the other end of the building. And anyway, yeah, a lot of different factors that go into the first day of school. But hopefully, if you have kids in the house, hopefully things went well this morning.
Yeah, hopefully things went swimmingly.
Yeah.
And especially with weather being nice and no issues, I feel like that kind of alleviates some stress from getting the kiddos ready.
That's true.
Yeah, but still a lot. Like routine change and
Yeah.
alarm clocks are earlier and all of that. But let us know if you are one of those parents that had to get them ready, how it went. We love to know.
And you were suggesting a jacket this morning, Heather.
Yes, it's still cold in some areas this morning. So more of a fall-like start. I don't know about you, but I do love the crisp, cool mornings. And I have my pumpkin spice flavored coffee.
Yeah, it's getting more and more acceptable as time goes on.
It was
Your
acceptable
pumpkin
3
spice.
weeks ago.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever works for you.
It works for me.
I mean, the Halloween candy was out like a month ago, I feel
Yeah.
like.
It's whenever the next season.
Yeah.
It's already starting, so.
True.
Yeah. But we are asking for back to school pictures. So if you guys had the kids ready for school, or maybe you got pictures sent in by your grandchildren, you can always go to our Chime In page at upnorthlive.com. It's just at the top right-hand corner. And we'd love for you to submit those back to school pictures because we will start to air them on air by tomorrow.
Yep.
So we're asking you for those.
Anyway, yes, we already have 2.
Oh,
I saw.
good.
And there was one.
I thought I'd mention it again, though.
Oh, no, I appreciate that, Heather.
Yeah.
No, I'm glad you did. Because we have one from, actually, it was somebody's first day at Central Michigan University.
Love
and
that.
then also some girls looked like they were elementary school age.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet. I know always I looked forward when I finally went to public school that I could wear different outfits. And my first day of school outfit was always something I thought about for a while. But when I had uniforms, you know, it's the same thing. So it made things easier. Probably easier for my parents too, but.
Yeah, Heather likes to plan things out. I imagine you had your first day outfit chosen. Well, when you have uniforms, it really, you don't have to plan too far
The
in
only thing
advance,
was like,
but-
do we wear the maroon sweatshirt or the green sweater?
Oh, decisions.
Or if we had an extra fun day, we could wear the quarter zip. So that was the big decision, was sweater or sweatshirt. Because San Francisco mornings are cold.
Yeah. I remember the zip-off pants that I had in middle school, it probably was, where they could be long pants, but if it gets a little warmer, you
That's
can zip
hilarious.
it off and you can, yeah, it can have shorts. And then I had like the wheelie shoes.
Yeah, those weren't allowed. We had solid black shoes.
Oh,
We had to.
Yeah.
And then like 3-inch crew socks only. We had to wear skirts as females. We could wear khakis sometimes, but I liked the skirts when we could finally do skirts and stuff. And then the jumpers, of course, but Catholic school uniform fun things.
Sure.
I showed him a picture of the middle school where we finally could wear pleated plaid skirts, and I counted down the years till I could do that. And I showed him the picture of my middle school first day yesterday.
it was a look, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, I was a public school boy, K through 12, so no uniform needed.
It's nice.
Yep.
But it was nice to just have, you know, your set stuff ready to go and
That's true.
less clutter for the closet when you have to share one with your twin sister, so.
Yeah, I'm just looking through comments here. Looks like we're already getting answers to the weather quiz.
Awesome.
Weather reports. yard work. Mark's doing yard work. Lisa, he says it's a great day for it.
It is a great day for it. It was a great day yesterday. It's going to be a great day tomorrow. I'll show you. I'll show you, though.
You're gonna
Can't
show
give it
the-
all away just yet.
You're going to show the sunshine forecast as well?
Yes, yeah.
Good.
Trevor, Mr. Trevor made that last night, and I said, thank you very much.
Yeah.
But yeah,
job,
I was on
Trevor.
the same page because I was going to do that or the sunset tracker, and he did the sun graphic, and with the morning show, I kind of had to pick either or. Otherwise, I don't have. And then I got to rotate my bus stop forecast back in. So I got to pick and choose. But the sun is the main weather story. That's why I'm wearing yellow today. Other than also I called it my yellow bus.
Yeah, the school buses are back
School
out.
bus dress. Yep. So that was the thought this morning.
I kind
And
of
then he
forgot
just
about the whole
matched.
thing. I just grabbed this and went along with it, and I'm glad I chose yellow.
I know, it's funny because then I was doing my weather cut-ins. He came in a little earlier than usual in the studio and just pulls up his tie. And I was like, we're matching again.
Yep.
Yep.
Not planned.
Not plans. This is a new dress too. He didn't even know this existed until this morning. So, all right, so we'll talk about the summer weather recap because now we are in meteorological fall. So when we're looking back at previous records and just the seasons, we as meteorologists all kind of go off of this time period. So National Weather Service just put out the climate report yesterday for the summer season. So we're going to talk about that. So with the summer weather recap, we're talking about how many confirmed tornadoes did we see in northern Michigan this summer? 0, 1, or 2. And we're talking about the whole upper peninsula, the eastern upper peninsula we cover, up to Luce and Schoolcraft counties, down into even Mason, Oceana would be included in that, all the way up to Gladwin, Iosco, Alcona, Alpena.
Okay.
And then, of course, Rogers City, too. But, like, that whole area, if you could picture the map. So, just for specific sake, if you guys have already answered, you might think about it, adjust it. That's okay, too.
Sure. Fair enough.
All
It's
right.
nice of you.
Yeah, we'll allow it. No definites here. We're easygoing.
It's just for fun, anyway.
Yeah, it's all for fun.
Tornado's not fun. The weather quiz,
No.
that's for fun.
In forecasting,
Clarify,
that's
I
not
think you know
fun.
what I
And
mean.
dealing with the damage, not fun.
Yeah.
But the quiz is for fun.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. All right, so let's take a look at temperatures because that is the weather story this morning. It was a cool start. It's still cool in a lot of areas. Once the sun is higher up in the sky, we are going to be warming up pretty quickly today. So right now, it's really cool in Grayling still, 40 degrees. Earlier, it was 35. That was the cooler temperature that I saw this morning, the coldest. 65 on Beaver Island, though, so a bit warmer right in the middle of the lake. 61 on Mackinac Island, 51 in Sault Ste. Marie. High pressure is right overhead. You could see how quiet our weather is. And, you know, radar and satellite shows hardly any clouds. We are seeing a few clouds around, though, here. But high pressure will dominate the Great Lakes today. And that's why we are going to see that quiet weather. That's why our weather is quiet out to our west, too. We are seeing some showers, some scattered showers over in parts of mid-Montana. Central Montana, but really it's dry and quiet all the way out to North and South Dakota. As promised, here's a sunshine forecast since that is the main weather story today. A lot of sunshine. We will see a few clouds around, but other than that, no weather issues. A very pleasant day to be outside. And then Wednesday, tomorrow, still plenty of sun in the forecast, hardly any clouds. And then Thursday, that's when we're gonna see more cloud cover moving in. That's with our next weather maker, so that's why we'll see clouds ahead of that main system. And then Thursday into the weekend, overcast. It's going to be rather overcast, cooler. It's going to look and feel like fall by the later part of our week. So the outdoor conditions, good to go today. Good to go tomorrow. Sunshine in the forecast. And then late rain showers Thursday. So I have the caution. It does look like a lot of it will hold off until later in the evening when most of us are asleep. But we could see an early shower or two. It does look like a lot of it, though, is late and mainly overnight. So we have the caution there just in case it races in here a little quicker than we're forecasting. The beach forecast today, in case you want to go to the waters, it does look like our shoreline communities will be closer to the 70s, flirting with almost 80 degrees in some spots. So we'll see if we get enough sunshine, but I do think the clouds will kind of block that from getting any warmer than that. Moderate UV index, so use a sunscreen if you're going for a walk or maybe doing outdoor yard work, you know, mowing the lawn and all that fun stuff. Rip currents are moderate, so especially if you are in the Straits, Lake Huron and Lake Michigan area, and more specifically closer to Beaver Island. That whole island is highlighted with moderate rip currents today. So that beach forecast could be a little dangerous if you're going to be swimming there. But if you just want to lay on the beach, it looks like a good day to do that. And then mainly our southern counties look fine too. We're tracking that weather system, and I will pull out our weather model here because I want to show you Thursday night. So that's where we're looking at that rain moving in. See, 9, 10, 11 o'clock, we'll start to see that rain moving in. You see our winds turning more counterclockwise. And then by Friday, we're looking at that rain around, we'll say scattered showers, but then Saturday, it does look like we could see some dry slotting, and that just means that a drier air mass will move in between the fronts. And so that's when we can kind of see less rain than what we're forecasting. So best case scenarios, we will see less rain than what we're forecasting, but it could be a little rainy on Saturday. And also from Friday into Saturday, with our fronts moving in, it will be a bit windy, especially Friday night. Looks like we could see wind gusts closer to 25, even 30 miles per hour. So a bit breezy. If you have any evening plans Friday, I know football's starting up for schools and stuff, so it might be a bit breezy, a bit rainy. Here's a look at our highs today. Sunny and 70s in the eastern upper peninsula, low 70s in St. Ignace, high 70s up north. Paradise, 77 degrees today, southwesterly wind, 77 in Rogers City, 79 in Alpena, a lot of sunshine, 79 in Traverse City, and then Northport, and then 77 in Boyne. We're looking at 76 in Roscommon, 74 in Ludington. What is so funny? Oh, he's talking to you. See, I don't get these comments. Tonight, 50s and 60s in the eastern upper, mostly clear sky, a southerly wind. We could see cooler temperatures again tonight. It'll just depend on some cloud cover and how much radiational cooling we see tonight. So even though Grayling is 47, forecast low, could be a bit cooler. So just know that, you know, those inland spots typically tend to be a bit cooler. And if you live there, you know. But otherwise, cooler evening if you want to keep the windows open, the fan on, perfect sleeping weather. Might be a little cooler if you're inland though. Extended forecast. So quiet weather today, tomorrow. Much of the day Thursday will stay dry and those warmer temperatures will still be around. That main system will move in Friday. We're looking at 60s and showers, breezy Friday into Saturday. Added that breezy graphic halfway through the show because I'm like, maybe I want to put that in there. So that is a possibility this weekend. Some showers around, but the models are showing 50s and low 60s for both Saturday and Sunday for now. Cold fall.
That'd feel pretty good, let's say March.
Yeah.
Well, even February.
Yeah, it'll feel relatively warm even early
That
March.
would feel good then, but that's gonna feel chilly, I feel like, Heather.
I know, and I have outdoor plans this weekend. Not looking forward to that, but unfortunately you can't change what Mother Nature wants to do.
Yep.
So you just dress for the weather.
Exactly.
Can't change it, but just dress for it.
Can always put more layers on.
Yep. And I grew up in the northern latitudes, so I got all the jackets and.
Yep.
Yep.
We're all good. Give it to us, Mother Nature here. See
Yeah.
what we can take. I'm not seeing Christopher's weather report. So if you want to repost that, Christopher, but he is saying hi to Gib. Paul is saying good morning from Rogers City, also saying hi to Gib. Mark is saying good morning from Mayo. It is 38 degrees. He has that sunshine emoji. Chris is saying good morning from sunny Chicago, the sunglasses emoji. And Gib, what is that? Christopher is saying it's 51 and sunny in Farmington Hills. Thank you, Gib, for that. I appreciate it.
Gib's
What else
on
do we
it.
have here? He is. He's
I'm
paying
glad
attention.
he's awake back there.
We have Jackie saying good morning. It's 46, sunny, and starting to get more color on the trees. I've certainly noticed that, Heather.
I have too, yeah.
Susie Q saying good morning. 51 in Frederick and sunny. She's off to get my pro time done and meet girlfriends. Have a great day, everyone. Pro time.
Well, I hope it goes well, whatever that is.
Whatever the pro
Yeah.
time is.
Maybe getting protein, I don't know.
She does talk about protein later in the conversation.
Okay, I think
might as
that
well
might
just
be.
go to it.
Yeah.
Mm.
We love our protein shakes on the morning show.
Yeah, she picked up her pumpkin protein premiere at Sam's and pumpkin and cinnamon sticks.
There you go. Gib has been drinking those for like 2 weeks now.
Mm-hmm. Pumpkin
And he was
boy?
the first to be like, Heather, look. And I'm like, I do love that, but I don't think I want 15 of them. And
Sure.
I do like the coffee in the morning. But I might rotate them in. But I just bought a new box of coffee once, so.
Yeah, one coffee and then the next day pumpkin maybe and rotate it, yeah.
Yeah.
Susie Q is guessing 2 tornadoes, and Susie Q loved having new clothes to wear, and she said, my sister and I dressed alike till 9th grade, then our teacher had twins and bought our clothes for her girls.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we, of course, dressed similarly because Catholic school was the same, but we finally got to high school, we did matchy Mondays because we could purposely match with each other. And we did confuse the teachers on purpose. We did have certain classes that were different, so it didn't matter as much, but they'd see us in the hallways and stuff. But
Yeah.
we did on I think it was a matching Monday that we decided to switch classes.
Oh gosh,
And I had,
you and Sam.
can you believe it? I took a TV class in high school, or middle school, because I could. I think it was 7th grade, 8th grade, one of those years. And my sister was not interested in TV at all, so she had no idea what was going on in the class. And I guess the teacher made a joke to her, and she didn't laugh like I did. And then the other teacher was talking, I think I was in her history class, I think it was. It was either history or English, and I was going along well with it, so he didn't even know. And then we told them at the end of the year, the last day of school, we went and we told the teachers, and they were like, I thought it was a little, you did seem a little off, like you didn't get the joke. But they had no idea. It was a successful twin swap, because we're like, we have to do it. We see it in the movies, and we were in the same classrooms growing up since pre-kindergarten. So we couldn't do it. We were just they just separated us. We were on opposite ends of the room. They'd accuse us of cheating, even though that wasn't possible. And then high school, we finally were separate, so he took advantage.
Wow.
My parents were like, really?
You and Sam, always keeping people on their toes, huh?
Yeah, we're like, what if we do this? You have to have fun.
And even with them being separated by a handful of states, you still, I'm sure, are planning and scheming things.
Yeah, always. And same page, too. Like if I'm texting her or something, she's like, oh my gosh, I was gonna text you that. Or,
Yeah.
Yeah. We're always in each other's head.
Oh, yeah. That twin connection. Joel said, good morning from the Pleasanton Patriots Pub. It's 45 degrees and sunny. Back to cutting firewood today. And he is also saying, if you're wondering where the name, I'm going to say Minnehaha, and let me know, Joel, if I need to correct my pronunciation. If you're wondering where that name came from for the music festival in Arcadia, Minnehaha was a ship that sunk off Arcadia. The remains rest in the shallow water in front of the Lutheran camp in Arcadia. He said it's really cool to see, and you can apparently see it through Google Maps, Google Earth. So
That is very cool.
yeah,
I'll look into that.
thank you for that history lesson there, Joel. And then where else? Thought we had another one. And he's guessing 2 tornadoes.
Okay.
Christopher is not missing school anymore. We said hi to Mark. We'll say hi to Kent. I think Kent is new to the conversation, so welcome. Maybe he was watching Heather and just decided, you know, I'm going to comment today.
You know what? We love that.
Maybe.
Welcome. If you're new, welcome. We do these every morning. Join us.
He's on an island that's in Lake Michigan. Do you want to take a guess on what island that would be?
That would be Beaver Island.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
Do you want to guess the temperature?
56. 58? 62.
Yep, there you go. Kent, 62 degrees
See, I
on
can't even
Beaver
cheat
Island.
because my map is saying 65. So I didn't even cheat because I know you were probably reporting a different number.
Hi, Kent.
Hi, Kent.
Appreciate you
Morning
watching.
from Beaver Island.
Yeah.
Charlevoix County.
Yes. I was there once.
Oh.
It was
Was
an
it for a
experience.
story? Oh. Just for fun?
Just for fun, yeah.
Wow.
It's a good time.
I do want to visit some of the islands here. I finally went to Power Island this summer. That was fun. That was an experience. And then, yeah, I want to go to the other ones too.
I still have to make it to Drummond Island.
Yes.
Yep. Been to Mackinac Island a handful of times.
Went once.
Yeah.
Probably will go back at some point, but I checked that off the list.
So Mark was guessing 2, but I think I saw an updated one. Oh, he's going to change it from 2 to 1. So that's Mark's updated guess.
Okay, fair.
Who else here? Nancy is guessing 2 tornadoes. And did I miss her weather report? I don't see it. Do you see it, Gib? Oh, there it is. 46 in East Jordan. Thank you, Nancy. Christopher's guessing 2. What is going on with me? Paula is saying good morning from Boyne Falls. It's sunny. It's 57. It was 39 when she got up, Heather.
Wow, yep, it was cold. I don't know about you, Brendan, but I did have my seat warmers on 2.
I did too.
2 out of 3. It's pretty warm. It started at 3, and I did remote start my car. When I was petting Stella, telling her to have a good day and be a good girl, that's when I remote started the car this morning. Said, you know what, I'll give myself an extra second to love on Kitty and then go to work.
And then she went back to bed.
Then she
probably,
went right back to sleep. Yeah, because her eyes, Brendan, the light was like on in the kitchen. She's
Yeah, could barely open her eyes.
yeah, couldn't open them, but
Yeah.
still in the kitchen.
Just waiting if in case the automatic feeder went off.
If, when, please.
I went a little out of order, so I may repeat myself. Christopher guessing 2. Christopher saying nice yellow dress, Heather.
Thank you.
And went there. Kent, Nancy. Susan Lash Sims is saying it's 52 in Kalkaska and sunny, and we believe her. Guessing 2 tornadoes.
Okay.
Dave said, looks like another beautiful day from Breckenridge. Good to see you too now that I'm home from our trip to Indianapolis. Glad you're back safe, Dave. And thanks for watching. Jackie is guessing 2 tornadoes. My mom's chiming in from Port Huron. Hey, Mom. She said, hope you all had a good Labor Day. Beautiful weather yesterday. I had a great weekend with my wonderful son. That's me.
Was that you?
Thanks, Brendan, for the yummy cookies and goodies. Did I tell you which kind of cookies I made?
Were they the chocolate chips?
Chocolate chip oatmeal.
Oh, oatmeal. I did not know that they were oatmeal. But
had
I
my-
did hear he had some special deliveries for you guys, other than the cookies.
Yes, I brought home some caramel apples. Hopefully they're gone by now.
Hopefully.
They probably are. But yeah, I always have my mom dump in the chocolate chips because I want her to determine how many she wants because she'll be eating them.
Okay.
Maybe Dad,
Fair.
maybe Bob might eat a few, but
Yeah.
they're mostly for her. And my mom's taking Mr. Benji to the groomers. He'll be so handsome. Have a nice day,
Sure.
friends, she says.
And Brendan did his own bridge walks yesterday.
I did.
And I had to give you a little funny comment because I'm like, of course you did that. It's very northern Michigander of you. And you are up here.
Yes.
Might as well.
Yeah, so in case you're not aware, in case you're not in Northern Michigan, Labor Day bridge walks have become a thing over the years. Of course, there's a big one. 30,000 people were on the Mackinac Bridge yesterday, Heather.
Yep.
But there are a lot of other little bridge walks. And then I take a walk around a local trail, and so, at least in the Traverse City area, it just so happens there are 4 bridges along that trail. I
That
thought,
they
you know what?
are.
I'm gonna cross 4
It's
today.
a gorgeous walk
Yeah.
over there. A perfect day for it, too.
It was, yes, I was telling Heather, perfect weather conditions yesterday, at least in my opinion.
I walked outside. I did walk to the gym yesterday.
Good for you, Heather.
I know. That is an accomplishment.
Yeah.
And it was a bit on the cooler side for me. I had chills going to the gym. So a little bit cooler.
But then you warmed up. You got the heart racing.
Oh, yeah. Definitely warm enough to make the walk back and cool off.
And then
I
see
think it
Stale.
was 12 miles that I biked yesterday. Something like
Good
that.
for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Darlene said in the 50s in Lower Michigan, but flying to San Diego for a week.
That's gonna be hot. It's been hot out west, even for my family.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, my mom reported, I think it was yesterday, 93 degrees. They're dying out there.
Sending my love out there.
I know.
Sounds rough.
Gross. Too hot.
Jackie's going back to our school uniform conversation. She said, I was lucky we got to wear white blouses, burgundy wool skirts, and we always had ours made. Some saddle shoes as well. Catholic school, 12 years for Jackie.
Yeah, we had the white blouse, like almost kind of see-through.
Oh.
Didn't feel nice. Yeah, not my favorite shirt. So when we could wear the jumpers, I opted for the jumper instead.
Our friend and weather watcher,
Alpina
is watching. Yeah,
Alice. That's okay.
Alice and Alpina. Hi, Alice.
Hi, Alice.
It's 50, and she's guessing 2 tornadoes.
And I hope you're doing well this morning, Miss Alice.
Susie Q's guessing two, excuse me.
Brendan's voice has just been something lately.
Not great the past couple days.
I was getting worried. 5:30, I looked over at him from the weather desk, and I'm just sitting. Weather's quiet enough for me to kind of relax for a few minutes. So I look over, kind of concerned. Thought I might have had to take over.
Wasn't that bad. I just had a lot
You
of...
had to clear your throat a few times.
I had
though.
to swallow my spit is what I had to do. If
And
you
it's
really
tough.
needed to
I'll
know,
give
yeah.
Brendan credit. A single anchor shows a lot of reading for him. And so he doesn't get a lot of breaks in between stories sometimes. So
just in the middle of a story, I might have to pause and do what I need to do and then continue on.
yeah.
Chris is enjoying her Starbucks pumpkin spice coffee with pumpkin spice creamer too. She said delicious, and she's sending us 3 coffee emojis. So maybe 3 cups of coffee today for Chris.
Maybe, or just she's that excited ×3.
Could be. Paula, and I could be repeating myself, 2 tornadoes is her guess. And Christopher loving the cooler weather, no more sweating. Kimberly is guessing 2 tornadoes. Wally is saying good morning, Brendan and Heather. My highest bowling score was 225. That was our question of the day. And Wally, that's a lot better than mine. Good for you, Wally.
Nice. Yeah, Gib was a big bowler way back when. And I was too in high school. So I can't remember. I know it was in the 200s somewhere. And it was one of the top female. The trophy's at home. That's why I don't remember the exact number. So I'm not going to spread lies. But
Gib,
200 somewhere. My brother,
something?
I don't know.
What were you, Gib?
276 was Gibbs. My brother almost got a perfect game not too long ago. I was telling Brendan this. He got 299, and he was more upset that it wasn't 300. I'm like, you should just be excited. It was almost a perfect game, but
That's impressive.
it's very impressive. He's but he loves bowling. We've bowled our whole lives, so he's good at it.
And Wally is guessing 2 tornadoes, by the way.
Okay.
I knew we had something else from Wally. Amy's watching from a cool Lake County.
Ooh, Lake County.
Yep. Kimberly is saying happy Tuesday morning from Bay Mills up in the UP. Have a wonderful, blessed day, Kimberly says. So Susie Q said they call it pro time when you were on, is that Kuhneman? I think that's a prescription. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But anyway, and if you're on Kuhneman like me, and draw blood every month.
Oh.
And, well, whether you and Sam... Oh, Christopher's saying, well, Heather, you and Sam can't switch jobs because Sam probably is not familiar with what you do.
She watches it, though. She could probably try, but you're right. It'd be hard. And I cannot do her job. I will give her credit there. She has a very stressful job in a very different field, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And when Sam was here, she did a great job on the green screen.
Yeah. My parents loved it. They were, like, excited.
And who else do we have? Darlene is excited for cider and donut season. Christopher said, love cookies, yummy. Same. Bethel says, good morning, friends. Ron once had a 300 for a bowling score. Nice job, Ron.
That's incredible. I'm happy for you.
And Brenda loves bowling, and Brenda can't anymore. Good old arthritis, I think, is what Brenda's trying to say.
Oh,
So.
yeah, that's a tough one. My mom can't bowl either from, like, carpal tunnel stuff, so it's just the kids that do it. And my dad. My dad and my brother are on a league together. So it's like I think Wednesday and Thursday they bowl. It's good for them.
When I was really young, my mom had a bowling league, I think on Mondays, and so that's when I'd have father-son time when I couldn't even walk. And my dad would have, the old camcorder that went on your shoulder, and
Oh.
a lot of time filming Brendan. Yeah, on Monday nights when
Bob was
Christine
the
was not
original
around.
photog before you had a paid photog.
He was, yeah.
Wow.
Camera was like $700 too. That was
A lot back then.
it was an expensive purchase. They wanted to capture all the memories. And it looks like we're all caught up, Heather.
All right, so summer weather recap here in northern Michigan. It's out. The climate report, too, if you're more interested in a lot of the more wettest areas in northern Michigan, how much rain, how much that kind of compares to normal, temperatures-wise, all that climatology stuff. If you go to NWS Gaylord, they have all of that in a fun graphic and a lot of data there. So if you are more interested in more of this, I just picked the tornado one because I did think it was an interesting thing. So there is more information if you want that. Right at the top of the webpage, right at the top as a headline. So it's easy to find if you do want that. But we're talking about how many confirmed tornadoes did we see in northern Michigan this summer? From the UP all the way down to our southern counties and southeast, all the way up the shoreline of Lake Huron. What do you think?
Well,
He knows he's wrong. No, he doesn't.
I forgot one. Yeah, I guessed one.
You were trying, though. He was. I'll give him credit. He's like, I know, maybe, I don't know, I'm maybe forgetting.
Yeah, and I did forget one.
Yeah, that's okay. 2 tornadoes, though. So the one happened, the EF0 in Crawford County, and then the second one was EF1 in Gladwin County. So right on the borderline of our viewing area, but still EF1, both produced some tree damage there. And here's a look at our weather quiz standings. So producer Sarah and Brendan, they're tied. They're just a friendly 1 for 2 this week. And then Facebook viewer and director Gibb, you two are on the same page. You're tied 2 for 2. Our Facebook viewer of today was Elizabeth. If you would like to be like Elizabeth, you'll have to set that alarm a little earlier, 6:20, and that's when we usually show the weather quiz.
And then this afternoon, Heather, we're going to be checking out a brand new indoor go-kart track in Grand Traverse County.
Yep.
Going to be getting some video for Madison's live report tomorrow morning.
It will be so much fun. We'll be in the go-kart with her, in separate ones, but with her riding.
Yeah.
And so you guys will be able to see that video on air and online.
And so this should be fun, especially, the fact we can't be outside, especially doing those kinds of activities every month out of the year. The fact that there's an indoor go-kart track here in northern Michigan, that's fun. And so if you're looking for something to do,
Indoor
we'll tell you where.
electric go-karts.
Yes, electric
So apparently they're
go-karts.
speedy and
Yeah,
quiet.
we don't really want those gas fumes inside, do we,
No,
Heather?
CZ.
So I'm glad they're electric.
So those live reports are 6:15 and 6:45.
Yep.
But we start our show early because we like to. Why not? 4:30 to 7. So upnorthlive.com or cable.
Yep.
However you wanna
Satellite,
watch. Satellite.
antenna.
Antenna, fun.
That's why I have the big tower right here at the station to beam our signal all across northern Michigan.
Signal just floating around,
It is, yeah.
bouncing around.
Well, appreciate your time here. It's 9:08 already on this Tuesday, Heather.
Somehow we got to 9:08.
The 3rd of September.
Yes, 3rd of September. Have a good Tuesday. We'll be back here tomorrow morning. We'll see you then.